Give me 1 minute. Y'all come on in, have a seat. You know, it's room everywhere. Um, Fellas, let the ladies have seats first. You know what I'm saying? Be gentlemen. You know what I mean? Even if you're not. Male like you're a gentleman. Mm. You need better vision. Peace and prosperity. Two for two for solution. All right. So, in a minute, I'm, you know, go ahead and sending out my invites. How's your day going? How is your evening going? Your afternoon? Your morning? Um, I know a lot of people don't like that term morning um, because they say it reminds them of death. Um, I see, on the other hand, the term morning as in, some of the ancient people, some of our ancestors, some ancient people in different continents, different lands, they saw um, they saw it every day as if every night or at dawn the sun would pass away. Um, the sun in the sky, and um, when it rises, the morning, the passing of the um, the day before. You know, as I've read, can't remember. It's been so long ago since I read that. Yeah, I need to have my references when I speak on things like that. So yeah, I'll make sure I have that information. And I have to correct myself from yesterday. Yesterday, I did a live and I said that it was November 11th. Well, it was actually November 3rd. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. So yeah. So today is November 4th, Friday, November 4th, 2022. The year is almost over already. Yeah, man. November 4th, 2022, man. And just think, man, whew, we was just locked down a couple of years ago. Year and some change, you know. So we're coming upon the holiday seasons again. And y'all be careful out there because we still don't know what the heck that was, is, and we're about to start seeing gatherings, more family gatherings and stuff, and being that it's gonna be cooler weather, people are gonna be more inside, and what I'm saying, in each other's personal space and whatnot, breathing each other's, you know, oxygen, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, whatever. So y'all just, be cautious, do what you gotta do. Up your vitamin, up your herbs, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them real herbs, the vitamin herbs, different spices, herbs, roots, good for you. I don't want to start naming because shit, I can go on and on and on. So y'all research, see what's best for you. Um, all right now. I want to talk about your regular scheduled program programming. Um, and that's I know we heard that term a lot. Um, Watching TV in the 80s, early 90s, I used to hear it a lot. Now, return you to your regular scheduled program. You don't hear that much, that much. You don't hear that much anymore. But um, television programs, um, it's programming of the mind. It's a lot going on. Um, not. Let me turn this down. So, rest in peace, John Plotter. Yeah, yeah. That's John Plotter. BlakCrown, Slickster, John Plotter, JKG, reincarnated. You know, as usual, I'm listening to this BlakCrown Radio. You know, check out the description. The link is in the description. The listening link, you can listen. Um, Dang, I should put the links in the description where you can just download the app. So, if I think about it, I do it tonight after finish recording this. If not, I will do it this weekend. I keep saying um, um. Shout out to Dallas, man. Dallas, Texas in the building. Um, there I go again. Whoa. Anyway, so programming. See, programming. So programming. All right, the mind. Let's talk about the mind first. The mind is actually, as they used to say when I was coming up, a child's mind is like a sponge. It soaks up everything that it sees, hears, smells, everything that's taught. Um, so the mind is all. The mind is made to be programmed, and the thing about that is, some of the wrong people know that the mind is made to be programmed when, um, at birth, the mind is not empty but pure and ready to take in everything, and you, as I said, the wrong people, know that the mind is made to be programmed, and so therefore, um, they've taken full advantage of it and grabbed us at an early age and started to push um, any and everything into our subconsciousness, even our regular consciousness. But the subconsciousness is very important as well. It's another discussion. Um, really don't have a lot of time to get into subconsciousness today because it's so complex. But anyway, the mind is made to be programmed. So therefore, you're really supposed to be, as an adult, you're supposed to be programming your own mind, um, program it for success, program it for peace, happiness, um, program it to learn, program it for knowledge and wisdom and understanding and stuff like that. Um, we've we really need to, as a people, no, as an individual, grasp our own minds and start to program and start to, first of all, you need to know who you are, and only you can answer that question. what you are, what you're about, what you're not about, and all the extra stuff. Get it out of your reach. I know it's hard with social media because one scroll and you fuck around and see some shit that you're not even into, but all of a sudden it's in your subconsciousness, big or small, whatever it may be. Um, Same with television, movies. Yeah, you're in control of what movie you go see, but you are not in control of the scenes that they have in that movie. That's why you have a lot of shock. People be and covering their children's eyes, covering their own eyes, because they threw some stuff in there you ain't expect. That wasn't in the the trailer, or the commercial. So make sure that you are the ones programming your mind, you know what I'm saying, to be 100% you, though. I mean, a lot of people envy people, or a lot of people admire people to the point where they start to try to emulate other people, whether it be someone you know, close to, a celebrity, you know, anybody. I mean, you don't really want to emulate anyone. Shit, they may be emulating someone. So it's a bunch of damn emulations running around here. Don't nobody know who the real uh, person is. So make sure that you are the one that's programming your mind. Read things that you are interested in. Um, 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 Platforms like this platform, not my platform, but yeah, it's my platform. Subscribe. Shit. But nah, I'm talking as in this video platform that my platform is on. You can kind of control more of what you see, you know, um, more of what you hear. Whoa, I shouldn't be yawning. Man, I've been up since yesterday again. Been up since yesterday again. Today, man, November 4th, 2022, man. Y'all know it's the last day to vote. Did y'all check out my BlakCrown drip, man? Hey, that shit fresh as fizz up. Man, y'all ain't know, man, they do it up at the Crown Prince. Did you hear what I said? They do it up at the Crown Prince. Man, y'all need to get some of this BlakCrown drip, man. Put it under your Southside hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so when you get inside and it's kind of warm, throw that thing off and bam. Hey, it's the Crown. Yeah. So November 4th, 2022 in Georgia, it's time to vote. Today is the last day for early voting. It's 6:17 p.m. right now, and the polls are closing at, well, I mean, this is the Atlanta area. The polls are always open. But the voting polls are closing around 7 p.m. So we're going to see. Now, that's for early voting. The next day that we will be able to vote here in Georgia will be Tuesday coming up. Yeah, Tuesday. And I imagine that the lines will be long. People putting their bid in for red or blue. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't sound familiar. People putting their bid in for red or blue. And they wonder where we get it from. Yeah, the whole country divided, man. So go cast your opinion, and don't let no one sway, you know, the decision you make, no matter what it is. You ask what party I'm with. I'm with your party. Whatever party you with, that's who I'm with. I'm voting for whoever you voting for. Yeah, that's how I kick it. My business is my business. And I'm just minding mine. You know what I mean? I don't want to tell you who to go vote for and who not to vote for. Because, you know, do we really know? Um, got a few notes I took down. Oh, man. Whoa. Y'all heard about, what's this cat name? Well, see, that's just kind of messed up. Baby Rex. Baby Rex. Baby Rex. I'm gonna have to see where he from. Wow, man. Home done went down in the Guinness Book of World Records. Baby Rex. Down in the Guinness Book of World Records. Where is it from? I always like to see where people are from, then I get into what I was going to talk about if you didn't already know. Oh, wow. He's not as young as I thought he was. He was born in 87. I mean, he's still young. Oh, he's from North Carolina. North Cackalack in the building. Shout out to North Carolina, man. A lot of real dudes up there in North Carolina. All them towns up there and cities, man. Um, yeah, but Baby Rex was signed to Gucci Mane label 1017, and after the passing of Takeoff, he said some stuff. Well, he tweeted some stuff that at first, I thought it was funny because just like the rest of the internet, he tweeted he's not going to Houston. Rest in peace, Takeoff. He tweeted that he's not. Baby Rex tweeted that he's not going to Houston, and don't book him for no shows in Houston, because if you book him, he ain't coming. Now, mind you, Gucci had just signed him, if I'm not mistaken, that day. Gucci just signed him that day, and he made a comment on Twitter, and he made that post on Twitter, and the comments were, man, the comments had me rolling. People was like, "Who are you?" and book you to a show with just 10 question marks. Man, the comments, I can't even. Even if I read the comments to you, it wouldn't be as funny as you reading them yourself. I don't know. He might have took it down, man. But oh my God, they ate him up on the comments. Well, when I say he made the Guinness Book of World Records, man, look here. Gucci dropped him from the label. Gucci made it clear on his Twitter that Baby Rex is no longer a part of his crew. He was signed for about 24 hours and he got dropped. Never in the history of rubber contracts have someone been signed and dropped that quick. You hear me? Now keep in mind that Gucci The Migos. They tight. Gucci and QCP. They tight. You understand? So think what's the name again? Baby Rex. You spoke out of turn, and the timing was way off, bro. Like, you just don't understand. Like, damn. When I heard it, that was the face I made. That was the face before I saw the comments. I'm like, first of all, I ain't never heard of Baby Rex. You know. And then I'm a real literal person. You name yourself Baby Rex. Like, that's all you want. Some Baby Rex. I would have said, motherfucker, my name is Giant Rex. Motherfucker, my name is Dinosaur Rex. My name is motherfucker Colossal Rex. You know, but, you know, Baby Rex. Apparently, ooh, that song came right on time. Yes, sir. Man, Baby Rex. Well, anyway, so yeah, his career with 1017 ended real fast. I mean, I'm not saying his rap career is over. Somebody might pick him up. He might come the fuck up and take over the rap game in the future. I don't know. You know how the shit go. But for now, damn, dog. Yeah. So, man, let me talk about this story that I saw on the news. I saw it on the news might be a week ago. I don't know. Could have been more than that. But and I just saw it again when I was scrolling through my Google feed or whatever, news feeds. And in DeKalb County, that's here in Georgia. DeKalb County. Some sanitation workers dumping trash. I figure it's the Herbie Kirby's that they were dumping. And one of the workers almost hit the button, and one of the workers, the driver, let me say that, the driver was about to hit the gas. And from what the workers say, if the driver was to hit the gas, the compactor in the back of the truck would have started to compact as it's supposed to. But the worker that was working in the back where the compactor is saw an arm. That's not funny because, okay, I know that sounds insensitive. Let me just say the person was alive. But I really wasn't laughing. It just, fuck it. I'm not going to try to explain. But anyway, he saw an arm and he yelled out to the driver, hey, whatever the fuck he did. And the driver didn't hit the thing, thank God. And they come to find out from what the news is saying, I've heard different stories. I heard it was 16-year-old and I heard it was a little girl. I don't know. I mean, 16-year-old is a little girl, but you know, I've heard different stories, and like I said, it's been about a week or more. Well, anyway, they found the girl. I feel she was in one of the Herbie Kirby's, but no one has said anything. I mean, they've been talking about, you know, the sanitation workers are heroes. They found this girl. Thank God they didn't crush her. All that is, I'm talking about 100% factual. They're heroes. Thank goodness she didn't get crushed. You know, hats off to those guys. You know, at DeKalb County Sanitation. You know what I'm saying? big kudos to y'all. And thank God, you know, y'all found this girl and she was alive and she wasn't harmed by nothing that happened. But there's still a mystery, like, how did she get in a Herbie Kirby? They just left that in the air. Like, that's important too. It's some real important information they're not talking about. And I know, I probably never hear. Well, there's ways I can find out. Um, but I'm just wondering, like, what if they left that whole situation for the past week or so? I've been wondering, and then I saw it on the news feed, so I was, hey, let me find out what's going on. So yeah, how did she get in there? Anyway, yeah, so it made me think. Yeah, it just made me think. Yeah, society is woo crazy. I'm not gonna say that someone put her in there because you know she could have got in there herself. I don't know because no one's saying anything. Someone could have put her. She could have gotten that high from someone or something. A fucking dog. I've seen people jump inside Herbie Curvis to get away from dogs. She could have, I don't know, playing hide and seek and fell asleep. I don't know. Maybe you do. So if anybody, familiar with this story, DeKalb County, Georgia, that's east of Atlanta. Um, you know, comment, tell me, because I'm interested to know. You know what I mean? All right. Let's talk about us, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Nah, for real, straight up. Let's talk about us. Um, we we always we seem to want a leader always, and we always would want for those who have money and or power to stand up for us, those of us that have money and or power, you know what I'm saying, to be the voice, to say the things that we know are true, to stand up to the machine and fight the power. You know, we can't say that we ain't been wanting that. I've been in plenty of conversations over my 44 years. I had to look like, 44 years of being in the flesh, in this flesh, on this planet. Um, yeah, we've had that conversation. Like, man, I wish one of them would say it. You know what I'm saying? I wish, and it kind of make me feel good when I hear some knowledge and information in some songs or a movie or a TV show. And then it really just be like, oh man, they putting on. They just putting on. Yeah, that would end up being a bunch of putting on for the cash flow. I need it on time. All right. And I kind of feel like with Kanye West, he kind of stepped in those shoes and said a lot of things that a lot of black scholars have been saying over the years. I'm talking to John Henry Clark's. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to Dr. Yosef Ben. I'm talking Bobby Hemmett. I'm talking Professor Griff. Irritated Genie. The list goes on and on and on. Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, the earlier Malcolm X. The list goes on and on and on. The brother Muhammad Ali, man, X-Clan, you know, man. The brother Kanye, Ye, said a lot of stuff that was very important in that Drinking Champs interview, in that interview with Pierce, the Pierce dude, in the interview with the CNN dude, not the Drinking Champs CNN, but the other CNN. He said a lot of important things, and even on his podcast. And shout outs to Ye, shout outs to Candace Owens. And I'm not talking about the things he said about Floyd. I'm not even touching that. I've seen the documentary, and you will have to see for yourself. You will have to not just see that, but make up your own, opinion about that. I'm not voicing my opinion on that. But I will say everything else that Ye talked about. Everything else that Ye talked about. Wow. I mean, except the stuff where, him and his family. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I understand what he's talking about. I really understand. It's just that, a lot of that stuff was confusing. What, because I don't know the ins and outs to their relationship, and it's really none of my business. I'm talking about the stuff dealing with the entertainment industry, the stuff dealing with the original Jews, the stuff dealing with the Jewish people, the stuff dealing with the lyrics that we deliver to ourselves, the real anti-Semitism that's pushed in our ears daily in every hood in America, the real anti-Semitism. Yeah, he said a lot of important things, and I feel like he says some stuff that Prince, Michael Jackson, they was touching on before their passing. And I thought y'all agreed with Prince and Michael Jackson and Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, and Muhammad Ali. And I really thought y'all were in agreement, but I saw so many people crucify that brother for speaking up for you. He was speaking up for you. That dude is a billionaire. I don't care. They took endorsements. The man has money that's still coming in from music. The man has money that's still coming in from different avenues. The man is still, he owns a small state inside of a state. He don't have to deal with this or us, but he is. And y'all crucified him for speaking up for you. Them folks put this whole divide and conquer shit into cruise control. This whole genocide shit is in cruise control, and they just step back and watch the show. Step back and watch the show. Man spoke up for Blaka'Merica, and Blaka'Merica laughed at him. The boy, Charmaine, the post that I can't call him a god. That mug, I think he's a crossdresser. But anyway, Charmaine, yeah, I can pronounce and my enunciation is great. So feel me when I say Charmaine is way out of order. And y'all keep listening to him because he got followers, because he got a voice, because he's on a popular station. Man, that anyway, best thing North Carolina ever did was, send that sucker somewhere else. I've just heard people just crucify him, and I just bring up Charmaine because he was like the most popular one. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking so reckless. And I was like, wow, dude. I mean, I can't tell if that's your lips moving or, your producer's butt flaps. Because it sounds like he was just, eating ass and speaking from it. But yeah, and it was a lot of, a lot of popular people that was talking against him, and they kind of, they want to keep their money flowing good. They don't give a fuck about you. They want to keep their money flowing. So they laughed about it all on their, social media and stuff. And y'all laughed too. Y'all laughed too. He would tell he was, looking after y'all. Y'all got some stake in this. Because in the end, everything that the brother has been trying to do has been for us. He went to the White House to try to get some aid for his hometown of Chicago, Illinois, and to try to get Larry Hoover free. Wow. Buddy crazy. I'm talking, it's some major figures that came out of Chicago, Illinois, and they call it Javerick. Not because Baby Rack from there. Because they killing everything moving in the black communities. I'm talking elderly. I'm talking babies, pregnant women. I'm talking, I'm talking about you. Yeah. I'm just saying. And he was trying to get some aid for that. But, the people that's supposed to call him crazy, they called him crazy. And y'all laughed and agreed. That happens all the time. I see every time one of us try to get into a position of power, the people that's supposed to knock him down, they do their job. They try to knock him down. There are people that's supposed to try to knock him down. They do their job. They try to knock him down. And they know y'all some motherfucking coat tail jocking motherfuckers. I'm not talking to all y'all. I'm not talking to all y'all, but yeah, y'all jocked on the coattail and threw rocks at that boy while he was on the cross throwing rocks at him. What a no one man should have all that power. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. Well, look, man, if I ever decide to speak up for y'all and y'all throw some rocks at me, I'm throwing them bitches back. I'm throwing them back. I'm taking names. I'm writing lists. I'm taking pictures of people that's throwing them coming back. coming back for you. Because I'm standing up for you, and I ain't got to. I can go buy a beach and chill the fuck out. Like the rest of the rappers do. You know what I'm saying? Just ball out of control. And say, well, nigga, see you when you get up here. If you make it. But, you know, the nigga syndrome, crab in the barrel. I know crabs don't belong in the barrel, but we in the barrel. So, we got some great claws. Great claws. And instead of tugging back, how about we, you know what I'm saying, try to make a ladder, a chain, and get up out the motherfucking barrel. I feel like that's what the brother's doing. Not just him, some more people out there that's doing the same thing. And y'all crucifying them too. Left and right, knocking them out of the sky. And old boy just sitting back like, I taught these niggas well. Taught these motherfucking niggas well. Well. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna keep knocking each other down for nothing? For nothing. I see more of us turn on us because of us. What y'all gonna do? I mean, we really don't have much time left. We don't. See neighbors' dogs barking and shit now. You know, they disturbing my groove. I'm finna have to go out there and get them shut the fuck up in my own little way. Sheesh. Got. So yeah, it's been real, man. It ain't been no whole hour, nothing like that. I was running my mouth yesterday. Trying to think, was there anything? I know it was something else that I wanted to speak upon. Oh yeah, man. So one of my favorite shows that I used to watch, you know, I ain't gonna say back in the day because it wasn't that long ago, but it's still one of my favorite shows. When I see it, I will watch it. You know. It's Everybody Hates Chris, man. I love that show, man. Shout outs to the whole cast. You know, shout outs to Chris Rock as well. And that's a brilliant show. I love it. But the star of the show, Tyler J. Williams, man. I saw him on Sway in the Morning, freestyling. The little man got skills. I don't want to call him little man because he grown now. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Tyler J. Williams, but hey, little bro burning it up. You know what I'm talking about? On the microphone, kicking it, man. To Glorilla beat. I've heard about Glorilla. I haven't heard much from her. I heard the hook, which is the Lil Webby or Webby's independent remixed. That's what I hear. I mean, big shout to Glorilla anyway, but that's Webby, independent. You know what I mean? Shout out to Webby, shout out to Boosie. You know, I'm talking about the whole trio. I don't know if they still, you know, under the trio. But shout outs anyway, Savage. Shout out to Charleston White, man. Charleston White, man. That brother, man, although he is funny, you need to listen to him. He makes too much sense, man. Makes too much sense, man. I said, man, look, hey, Ye need to be the president, and he need to bring Charleston White as his vice president. Charleston White need to be VP, and if he ain't, VP, he need to be in the administration somewhere. And I'm talking like when Ye's in the building in the White House, Charlton White has to be in the building. I don't care, even if Trump gets in the White House. Get Charlton White, man. I just don't see Joe. Joe ain't finna mess with him. Joe ain't finna mess with him. Joe don't want no real skin in that mug. Joe got to take, you know what I'm saying, the black face. Joe want the black face. He don't want the real skin. No. Because that's too much power for you. Too much power for you. But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want the black face. Y'all want the black face. Y'all want the welfare. Y'all, and I'm not talking about us like that, but this is what them people is giving us. Blackface and welfare. That's all they've been giving us. I was tricked too. So I'm talking about me too. When I speak on this, I'm looking dead in the mirror. Like, you done fucked up, don't you? You helped to create this monster. You are Dr. Frankenstein. Me. Yeah, I helped to create this monster. But I will not stay ignorant. Anyway, so yeah. Shout out to Charlton White. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Dewberry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Say Cheese. You know what I'm talking about? Shout outs to the whole Dallas, Fort Worth. Man, them boys is on fire over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyways, shout out to ATL, Southside, East Side, West Side, and North Side. Speaking of North Side, big condolences to the Migo and the Migo organization, the Migo family. And rest in peace to Takeoff. Again, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers around the country. You know what I'm saying? All of our fallen soldiers, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Our ancestors everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And to you, I say peace and prosperity. All right.